So today I'm going to show you guys how to change your oil on your Honda Civic Type R. So I'm going to go under the car with the camera so you guys can see exactly what the hell I'm doing down there, and then kind of show you guys a couple steps on how to get to your oil pan. So excuse me. Alright, so there's this metal plate. I don't know if you guys can see that. Sorry, hold on. Alright guys, so as you can see here, we have the bottom plate off. It's right there, by the way. So it has these little flathead type of things. Let me grab one. So it has these little things right here, little flatheads. You literally just turn them left, or like, you know, to loosen, turn them left, and they pop right out real easy. So once you get these off, there's two more on this side, so on the very front of it. These are actual screws though, that bolt in. Mine only had one, so one of these dealerships probably kept one of mine for some reason. But anyways, that's what you need to do, is get those off, and then it slides back out this way. And then we're gonna get that bolt out right now so we can drain this oil. So, there. Is it? Oh, yep. Come on, bitch. All right. It is loose. I spilled all over the floor. Jesus. And on my hand. Whatever. That's why I have this backing paper on the floor, because then it's not gonna get all over the floor. Even though it kind of did. But whatever. So we're gonna let that drain, and then the oil filter is actually right up here also. It's just facing up, so that'll be fairly easy to get to. Okay, so the oil filter goes right up in here. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it goes right there. We're gonna install the new one. Let's see if I can get this in here. So the new one goes. Oh shit! Let me see. Yeah, it goes right there. So I don't know if you guys can see that. It goes. My little biatch. Alright, there we go. And if you guys have your little tool to tighten this, you can. I actually don't, so I'm just gonna use these bad boys right here. This will do the trick. I just gotta adjust it real quick. Okay, there we go. Okay, so that's nice and tight. And the drain plug is back in also. That's in. Oil filter is in. I made a huge fucking mess down here, which is pretty funny because, well, I don't fucking change oil. I'm not a mechanic. I know oil is like really easy to change. I've done it a bunch of times to my previous cars. This is the first time on the Type R, and I made a huge mess. That shit's funny. Whatever. I don't care. I'll clean it up. So it says it takes 5.7 quarts of oil. I only have 5 quarts, so we're gonna be putting 5 quarts in, and I'm gonna run to O'Reilly's and I'm gonna get another quart. and I'm doing 0-20. Jesus Christ, sorry guys. So I'm doing 0-20. I got the Castrol Edge, which I read about the Castrol Edge. It's supposed to be really good motor oil. It's full synthetic. So I'm gonna put that in my car, and that's really it. I mean, I just wanted to do a quick tutorial. I'm just a normal fucking guy trying to change my oil. So for anybody else out there that doesn't know how to do it, or you're wondering how to do it, that's how you do it. Obviously, go right in here. This is your fucking oil cap. There's the Mishimoto intake. It's pretty cool. I gotta clean this fucking engine bay, but yeah, so that's pretty much it, guys. Actually, let me update you guys on the check engine light. So the check engine light, I realized, why is it so blue? Interesting. Oh, there we go. Alright, so I realized that the check engine light was because of the AFE scorcher that I had on there. I guess when I installed, that was my neighbor. I guess when I installed the Mishimoto intake, it was reading a lot more air. Jesus Christ, George, stop. That's my neighbor George over there. So I guess when I installed the Mishimoto intake, it was reading a lot more air. So because of that, the scorcher was trying to compensate, and it was trying to add more fuel also. So the code that I read was for, was a fuel pressure sensor, as a P0087, I believe. So that's the code that I read, and I cleared the code, took the AFE scorcher off, and car is back to boosting like normal. And the check engine light has not come back on. I've been driving it for a week now like that, and it's totally fine. So I think everything's fine. There's a nice little poster for you guys. I think everything's fine. I'm not really too worried about the check engine light anymore. Like I said, everything feels great now. The car hasn't turned off. Check engine light has not come back on. Let's see, it's boosting like normal. The car feels stronger. I mean, the Mishimoto intake is just, it feels really nice, and it's loud as fuck too, so that's really cool. But as far as the check engine light, nothing has come back on. I was gonna take it to the dealership and have them replace the engine harness, but that wasn't even causing the issue with the car. It was the AFE scorcher. So yeah, I took the scorcher off. Fuck that thing, wherever it's at. I don't know where it's at now. So I'm not putting that back on my car. I'm just gonna wait for Honda. If you're like all stock, right? You have stock intake, stock everything, and you put the scorcher on, then yeah, that's fine. It won't do anything. I didn't get a check engine light. I ran it maybe for, it was probably like 7,000 miles or something, 6,000 miles, and nothing ever happened. It wasn't until I got the intake that I started having issues. You know, I got a check engine light going up to Vegas and then coming back down. All right, guys. So my car broke down. Ian. It's my cousin Ian. Anyways, so the check engine light came on. It says emissions, has the emission related thing, and then the rev matching thing. I don't know if it's gonna turn on. This happened when we were on our way to Vegas. Yeah, so it's not even fucking started. So last time I just kind of left the car off for a little bit, and then it turned on and it was driving normal, but it wasn't boosting properly, and then check engine light went off, and then it felt like it was boosting. Well, on our way home right now, it felt like it was boosting fine, but I really don't know what the fuck is going on. Emission system problem, rev match system problem.
Probably heavies.
So I'm gonna try to keep driving and see what the fuck happens. Oh yeah, there's the check engine light right there. So now everything is fine with the car. like I said, it was the AFE Scorcher. Do not get the Scorcher. Unless you're all stock and you just want a little bit of power, I guess you can get the Scorcher, but if not, then, you know, just don't get it. Just go Honda or something, get an actual tune. But yeah, I guess that's it for today. Thank you guys for watching. Nice short video of, you know, change my oil, check engine light and all that stuff. So yeah, I'll see you guys later. Thank you.